We finally have some new information about Immortal Pillars, the latest DLC for Age of Mythology Retold. This is showcasing the Chinese expansion, so it looks like we're getting new missions, a brand new campaign, and they also tease some of the new gods, the major gods, minor gods, some myth units, and even some human units. So we're going to go through that now. Also, this is the latest trailer, and it sounds amazing. Some of the visuals are great, and we're going to go through everything now. If you want to see this without me yakking over it, then I'll put a link to the Age of Empires YouTube in the description. But let's get into it. Okay, here we go. We have a lot to unpack here, I think. So what is coming up in 2025 for Age of Empires and Age of Mythology? We've just seen the trailer for the Age of Mythology Retold Immortal Pillars Chinese expansion. So now we're just going to go through what it says on the Age of Mythology, Age of Empires website and see what's happening. So it looks like we're going to go have a look at this Immortal Pillars pre-order Age of Mythology Retold Immortal Pillars. So we've just seen the trailer. It looks amazing. I think the voices sound great. That's something that I think a lot of people were mad about with the original one, was that the voice acting wasn't quite up to scratch. And this one definitely sounds it. It definitely fits the vibe of the Chinese pantheon, and I think it just looks great. So let's get onto this. So embark on a legendary journey in Immortal Pillars, the first expansion of Age of Mythology Retold. Command divine powers, lead mythical creatures, and build majestic cities as you experience a rich tapestry of Chinese culture and mythology. From its captivating deities to its intricate landscapes, Immortal Pillars expands your strategic possibilities and immerses you in a vibrant mythological world. Is now available for pre-order, launches March 4th. Now, there was something that I saw from the previous page about the PlayStation 5. If they get the premium edition, they get the expansion 5 days early on February the 27th. So I'm not sure whether that counts for people that bought the premium edition on Steam as well, because that's something that I have, and I think that's something a lot of people have. So that would be interesting to see if that is also the case. We'll move just back over here now. So we'll have a look at key features at a glance. We've got 12 new gods, including Fuji, Shenong, Nuwa, Gong Gong, I'm not sure some of these ones, and more, each offering unique god powers and mythological units. So it looks like some of them have come back. So Fuji, Shenong, and Nuwa were in the old one. I can't remember some of the minor gods, to be honest. I didn't really play much of that on the original one because I played more on Voobly, but I'm sure these two I don't recognize. 9-level campaign. Okay, immerse yourself in a narrative journey through the Chinese mythology. I think this is what I'm looking forward to most, to be honest. The original campaign is good, but I've played it so many times that it just felt nice playing it on Retold, but nothing extra special. Whereas this will be a brand new campaign, so I'm definitely looking forward to that, and definitely will be playing through on a stream or some kind of video. Probably trying out the hardest difficulty. Mythical units command creatures such as Yazi, and these two, each with game-changing abilities. So it looks like there's completely new abilities in there, and 7 new maps. Explore diverse biomes inspired by China's iconic landscapes. I think some new maps could really do well. There's one thing about EE. I did like the new maps with I think they had like the tigers and stuff on it. So I think that could be really nice. Included in this DLC, with the Immortal Pillars, harness the power of ancient Chinese mythology, discover a world where gods, monsters, and legends collide in an epic new chapter. Some of this art looks really good as well. I know there was a lot of people hating on the original art that they chose for Retold, and then it got redone and it was much better, and I think this fits the much better side. So it looks like there's some of the gods here. So this because I've played a lot of Smite, this looks like Ao Kwong. I don't know if that's who it is, but that's definitely what it looks like. And then we have Nuwa there, and I think that's Fuji as well. So that one must be Shenong. Um, I This looks like somebody that was maybe from the trailer. Maybe this guy's part of the campaign. Step into the Middle Kingdom with 12 new gods, each offering unique powers that redefine strategies and gameplay. So it sounds like they're just going for completely new. Hopefully, there won't be anything that feels like a bit of a copy of the other civs. I think that was a big complaint about the EE version of China, is they just felt a bit like Greek and a bit like just a few of the other civilizations just kind of put together. So if they can just be a part of gameplay which makes the Chinese unique, that'd be great. And it looks like up here we've got some titans fighting over here, but it looks like, I mean, it looks like titans. So they're two new titans. Maybe one of them's the titan that you get, and one looks like it could be from the campaign. Maybe the evil guy. Summon myth units from Chinese folklore, deploy divine powers, and reshape battles, and witness power of the gods. So Fuji, master of civilization with his bountiful peach blossom spring. So I think what we're going to do is just go straight on to view the Chinese pantheon here. Wait, Nuar, creator, goddess. Yeah, I think we're just going to go straight through because I think when I was looking at it on my phone, I saw that it goes a little bit further on. Let's carry on with this first. Harness the might of mythical creatures. Let's just have a look at some of these artworks. More like, so it looks like this is a flying guy here. It looks like a flying guy with no head. Kind of dragons over this side. Um, Oh, is this the one that when it gets killed, it heals around it? That's what it looks like. This guy from the classical age. It looks like this could potentially be the hero from the campaign. So let's get into this. View the Chinese pantheon page. So this March March 4 is already there. Chinese pantheon coming forth 4th of March. So we've got a flying tiger over here. Black and yellow armor look really cool. The Chinese excel at expansion, constructing magnificent cities across the map. Each building extends favored land, generating Oh, okay. Wait, hang on. I was just reading it. Each building extends favored land, generating favor and granting powerful bonuses based on the chosen god. Okay. So they're completely changing how they do favor. So before, favor was gardens, if I remember right. You could put these gardens down and you could choose them to get food, wood, gold, or favor. So instead, it's as the buildings extend out. So I guess because they build outwards, as you build out, you get more favor from your land, and then each god has their own unique thing. So similar to uh, Egyptians, where their favor gathering is all unique as well, where Isis has the monument protection and whatnot. Two worker types fuel this growth: the peasant and the kufu, the kwafu. I guess would it be kwafu? Like, or if anyone knows Chinese better than me, I'm going to go for kwafu for now. Peasants are less efficient than other cultures' villagers, but are supported by the kwafu. Powerful giants who excel at constructing buildings. So you've got some. So this is a kind of gatherer dwarf situation, but instead of, so they're like weak gatherers and very very strong dwarfs by the sound of it. Don't think we can see any here, can we? I don't think we can see any villagers. Maybe we can. Maybe they'll be in another picture. Military buildings can be enhanced with towers or training yards. Okay, cool. So you can add a tower on your barracks, providing defensive or offensive advantages. Training yard, I guess train faster, train more units maybe. While lacking early cavalry, China excel at siege with powerful Chokonu, so that was one of the broken ones from EE, I think, and siege weapons from the machine workshop. Each town center can also summon terracotta riders once for emergency defense. So this feels um, very similar to Egyptian in a way, where they have their mercenary. So terracotta riders might be similar to mercenary. I mean, just from the text, though, obviously we don't know, haven't seen anything, but just assume. Chinese heroes are trained in the Imperial Academy. So we've got a military. Oh, I didn't say. So we've got a machine workshop, probably a normal building for the cavalry and these towers and training yards, and then Imperial Academy. Pioneers scouts deploy sky lanterns. Okay, so we've got scouts which set up a lantern. Nice. Sages are much stronger and can heal allies and charm enemies. Charm enemies sounds like a monk. I think the monks last time in EE were they could take enemy units, very similar to AoE 2. So whether or not that's what charm enemies means, or whether it means you can like stun them for a certain amount of time, maybe. At the peak are legendary demigod heroes unique to each god who possesses devastating abilities. Oh, cool. So legendary demigod heroes, maybe unlocked at a certain age, are going to be unique. So similar to the Bellerophon, uh, the Polyphemus, and the Perseus of the Greeks. So it sounds like the Chinese are also going to get their own ones. So it looks like they are taking bits from each civ, but they s- it just sounds good. It just sounds good. I like it. Major gods. Here we go. We got them all right. Fuji, Nuar, Shanong. So these are the same ones from EE. They look really cool though. Um, let's start with Fuji. Oh my god, there's so much. They're showing so much already, which I think is absolutely great. Fuji is one of the three divine sovereigns in ancient Chinese mythology. His kingdom is centered in modern day Renzu Temple, where he's still celebrated today. Oh, that's actually really cool. It focuses human soldiers and heroes. Nuar is the peasants, the Kwafu and defense. So she's the eco god, soldiers, farming, myth units, and healing. Myth units, eco, human units. Pretty nice balance there, I think. God Power, the Peach Blossom Spring. Target a location to create a peach blossom spring whose resource stockpile growth over time. Okay. The Peach Blossom Spring's resources are gathered very quickly, but stockpile stops growing once a villager starts gathering from it. So we can Peach Blossom Spring. So we can imagine it like a Gaia forest that keeps growing until you start chopping. Maybe that's it. It doesn't say what the resource is, whether or not it's peach blossoms. You would assume it's wood. If maybe you can pick like the old ones from earlier, whatever they're called, gardens. That's it. God blessing, yin and yang. Fuji, I assume. Autocorrect, grants alternating bonuses which swap every 4 minutes. So eco 10% faster, human soldiers and siege 10% more damage. That's cool. If it starts with this one for the first 4 minutes, he's going to have a nice early game with this, and then as soon as you get up to the next stage, a nice mid game. I think Fuji might be the one. On favored land, buildings research 300% faster. Oh my god! And military camp machine workshop additions minus 50. But it sounds like the favored land is just as you expand. So maybe you need it maybe you need it next to your town center or something. We'll have to see, but that sounds insane. 300%. Gains access to Naja, someone I know, in the classical age, an additional legendary hero that gets stronger each age. And Naja I know from Smite. He is a prince that throws a ring. So that is cool. I know one thing. Noir. So Noir. Let's have a look. God Power Creation. Target a location to create a number of clay peasants that last for a couple of minutes. Spawns more peasants in later ages. That could that could be cool for getting up a town center quicker, or just quickly doing something similar to a prosperity where you just get a small amount of gold because you get extra peasants. Be interesting how many you get. I assume first stage you'll probably get hardly any, and then the longer you save it, you'll be able to get a decent amount. You'd imagine. Uh, that's that. I like that. It's better than her old one. Her old one from EE was like when a civilian unit dies, you can bring it back or some dumb stuff. Basically, just like you're expecting to lose a unit, which I just don't like. God Blessing, Creator's Allspice. Noir reduces peasant cost and improves building hit points as you earn favor. Oh, cool. But then if you spend favor, does your building hit points go down? So if you stockpile favor, your buildings are really healthy, maybe? And reduces peasant costs. So, yeah, nice. On favored land, foundations automatically construct. Hmm. You'd assume that this would construct very slowly, like the Asgardian bastion, the Asgardian hill fort from Frey, maybe from Ula. Buildings spread favored land plus one range further, so she's better at the building outwards, and then 10% extra calves. It says you didn't go cav early. I think it said earlier, so Um, Definitely more of a later game-focused eco boom kind of thing, maybe heroic age cav. I didn't say heroic or mythic, but you'd assume you get some heroic or mythic. Then Shenong, so farming myth units, healing, god power, prosperous seeds. Target 2 farms to sow the seeds of prosperity. Target 2 farms to sow the seed of prosperity. They will produce food faster, heal nearby villagers, and make friendly units on them invisible. Okay, that's a bit random. So you can phantom farm, but it also actually makes them work faster. Okay, but the invisible bit's a bit weird. Um, God blessing, gifts of beasts. Shenong summons myth units from the next age at your temple for free as soon as you earn favor. Gift Shenong summons myth units from the next age at your temple for free. God blessing. Is this his god power? God blessing. Oh, he just gets free myth units from the next age. So like as soon as you click up, you get it. That's an interesting one. It leaves it open to interpretation, but it sounds good. It sounds like a Chronos on steroids. On favored land, myth units recover 5 hit points per second. Okay. So they all have something to do with the favored land, which is nice. I think this one's the best. 300% faster is insane. Farms are available in Archaic Age and build instantly. Okay, cool. Plow irrigation and flood control are free, instantly researched for free in their respective ages. So he is the farming guy. He is all about the farms. And I think, yeah, if there's some food-based myth units, then Shenong might be your guy. Oh my god, there's even minor gods. They're teasing so much. God of Chaos and War, Shayu. I'm going to need to research how to say a lot of these names. If they weren't in Smite, I don't know them, unfortunately. Focus, military, and looting. Yazi is the myth unit. God powered lightning weapons. Target a location to conduct lightning into weapons of all your human soldiers and ships, granting their attacks a chance to stun enemies. So it's like a flaming weapons that does a Nemean Lion special, I guess. That's pretty cool. I'd definitely like that. Uh, Rashu, God, God of Gold and Autumn. That's a combo. He looks pretty cool as well. Oh, he's like a lion guy. Okay. That's his myth unit. God power Fey beasts. Target a location to spawn poisonous Fey beasts. Beats. Wait, no beasts. Just a typo. Fey beasts that spread infection to enemies. So kind of, are we going to say this is kind of like a locust swarm that spreads some poison? I'm just trying to put it into some kind of context that we're going to know in the game. That's what I would assume that is. And then this last guy, Zhurong, the god of fire and summer. Now he looks like a cool guy. Now this guy looks just like oh my god, the guy from Street Fighter. Not Ryu, not Ken, but the other guy. He looks just like him. Akuma. Myth units and farming. So if you can get this guy with Shenong, that is also myth units and farming, you're going to have some good myth units and farms. God power blazing. This guy. Target a location that opens the heavens and sets the world on fire. Everything will burn. I like this guy. He sounds like a Mythic Age guy. Yeah. He sounds like a Mythic Age god. Myth unit spotlight. Why do I struggle to say all the names? Killian? So this we saw earlier. So this was, I thought, was the guy that you used to delete to get the to heal. A mythical creature with a body resembling that of a horse with a horn on its head. It is said that the appearance heralds in the golden age of the sage, making it a symbol of good fortune in China. Although the Killian description may resemble that of a unicorn, in other mythologies, the giraffes of Africa presented the Chinese emperors were referred to as Killian. Yes, giraffes and Killian are called the same thing. That's pretty cool. Heals nearby units. So this is the guy that you used to delete. So maybe he just heals them now. Maybe you don't need to delete him. Another one. A tiger with a mustache. By who? is a white tiger beast. Oh, so white tigers were in EE. They were a Mythic Age one. They jumped like a new bite, which they were pretty good. So we have seen that this unit can fly. We saw it earlier. Um, so it looks like this guy is going to be a very strong flying white tiger, punishing evil and promoting goodness and order. We like that. And is this the last one that they're showing? Oh wow, they're showing loads. So we have one more myth unit, one of the four perils of in Chinese legend. It's a similar appearance to a sheep and symbolizes unending greed. I haven't seen many sheeps that look like that. He gains extra strength as it devours human soldiers with its special ability. Ah, so similar to it does like a Kirby thing. So it eats people and gets stronger. We like that. Human Spotlight Choco Nu. So these guys, some of these models look great. I like that they have. So there were some earlier wearing black. These guys are wearing grey, and they have obviously their accent color, or whatever one you are. But they look great. Repeating crossbow was known for its simple design and incredible rate of fire. So these guys sound like they're going to be pretty similar to the ones from EE. Ranged soldier, versatile Chinese crossbowman with a rapid fire attack. And then we have a Dao swordsman with a huge shield. They are slow but durable Chinese infantry. Decent, that sounds like me, versus everything. Decent versus everything. So frontline slow Dao swordsman with the huge shields, backline Choco Nu, rapid fire machine gun crossbows, and a tiger cavalry. Okay, see, it's got to be a mythic age or at least heroic age guy. These look very armored, very tanky. The tiger cavalry, sometimes also called the tiger leopard cavalry, elite heavy armored cav who dismounts and fights when they're failed. Good against cavalry and ranged soldiers. So the top guy comes off and becomes a militia type thing. That's got to be mythic age. Expensive. That's a really cool mechanic though. Wonder Age. Oh, their Wonder looks cool. Similar to the Gaia one, I think. Each pantheon in Age Mythology Retold has the ability to construct one unique building. It's Wonder of the World. Wonders are expensive and they take a long time to build. Constructing a wonder advances the pantheon into the Wonder Age and will give you all these things. Oh yeah, we knew that one. But is that everything? I mean, that's a lot. Just going back to this page, just to make sure we didn't lose anything, miss anything. But it looks like that is everything. That is a lot that's been covered. So the 4th of March, or maybe the extra early access, if that's actually something that we'll be able to get as well. So February 27th or 4th of March, not sure. But if you want to pre-order it, I'll put a link down below to the Steam page. And let me know what you're most excited for. We kind of blitzed through it pretty quickly. But yeah, just excited to get our hands on it. So yeah, let's hope it comes soon. And I'll see you in the next one.